How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Ninja Nultrix here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the S7 Edge, which I've had for little or more or less about a week now, and I've had the chance of testing out as much as possible with this phone, narrowing down the pros and the cons of it. And I must say there are very little cons and completely a massive amount of pros, and it's just all in all a very beautiful phone, this phone, and I've enjoyed it. From an upgrade from the S4 to the S7 Edge was a big step, and in all honesty I think it was an investment well invested. But yeah, it's amazing. All the features in this, I'll be talking about all the things I like and some of the things I dislike or think I could adjust to with time. So let's begin. So first of all, like I said, this was a big step up from the S4, and the S7 Edge in comparison is a massive difference. The S4 is smaller, of course, and less powerful. The S7 Edge is a big step up from the S4. The S4, it just barely amounted to all the things I was able to do. So make phone calls, use WhatsApp, use Twitter, barely play any games. Basically it just did its job, and I was happy with that. But then as soon as the S7 came out, yeah, it was recommended to me by a friend. Shout out to Haroon, yeah. Hey. So yeah, obviously there's a big physical difference here, yeah. Big difference in physical appearance, the gold platinum and the regular S4. It's just aesthetically pleasing. It's just amazing to look at. Very, very enjoyable. The S4 on the other hand, hey, keeping that as my business phone, but for now this phone nearly dropped it. Very eye-catching for those people that are into eye-catching sort of phones, want to stand out from the crowd. This phone, my friends, does the job. Oh, and another feature within the S7 Edge is the ultra power saving mode. Oh my god, this thing has been a lifesaver. The battery on this phone is already pretty decent, really good, lasts enough for the whole day pretty much for me, basically. But if there's a time where you're on that 15% lower, you're able to get even more from your phone by going into ultra power saving mode, saving you a ton of battery until you can get home and charge the hell out of your phone. It will last you a while. Yeah, that feature has been something that I wasn't expecting, and it's been quite helpful, and I think it might be helpful for many of you guys that use your phone on the regs, and then there's a time when you don't want it to die, keep it alive. And yeah, it does that for you. The games that you can run on this phone also has been quite amazing to test out. I've only played several games, including Talk, Burnout, Injustice, and Traffic Rider. These games have been pretty good. Traffic Rider, I have to admit, the frames did drop slightly, and it was quite enough to sort of notice, and I don't know, for that game it just seemed but on Injustice and Talk Burnout, or Talk, yeah, one of those. But yeah, it was quite good on those. It was consistent, great quality. Very nice, very, very nice. And honestly, the speed on this phone is unfathomable, man. I can open up hell applications at once and it will still run smoothly. The processor, the RAM on this is perfect for this phone. It does everything you need efficiently without lag. I have yet to experience. Oh shit, oh, that brings me back. There was a moment when I loaded up Twitter, right? And it kind of froze. So I was like, shit, okay, what do I do? So I pressed the power button on the side, yeah, and it just blacked out. And I couldn't turn it on at all. So that was a scary moment. I ain't gonna lie, I swear I thought I bricked my phone. I thought I bricked it. No going back, gone, yeah. But thankfully, that was not the case. That was not the case. And yeah, it lived to fight another day. I had to reset it fully by holding all the buttons at once, and it revived itself. I don't know, I must have turned it off by accident somehow or something. But yeah, thankfully it's alive. And some of the features, one of the features that I saw in this is pretty basic, but when I found out this phone had it, I was excited. The torch function, that on the S4 I had to download apps and stuff. It's a drag. This built in, scroll down, press that button, torch, bam, you got your torch, just like that. Beautiful. And of course it has a very excellent camera at 12 megapixels. It's quite lower than you usually think, right? But the quality it produces is excellent. The features, the software in here actually really captures the pictures that you can take on this phone, and it's actually really high quality with enough detail to take great selfies. Of course, that's probably mostly what you're going to be using these phones for. Selfies, tons and tons of Instagram, Snapchat, and just regular selfies. 4K resolution unfortunately doesn't have video stabilization, but I'd say in this day and age 4K we're not ready for that resolution right now. 2K barely there, just getting into that, and 1080p is mostly the most viewed sort of resolution that is most popular throughout many platforms. So 1080p with video stabilization and 60 fps, that's pretty cool. And the camera features that are within this phone are pretty damn awesome. The modes pretty much has everything from selfies to food to panoramas, everything. So it limits what you need to use, what you need from other application software to think, oh, I might need that mode from this software. But no, you don't need that. Most of this stuff comes ready to go with the phone, and that's pretty cool. Yeah, no need for extra additional software that you might think you might need in previous models, and that's pretty good. Yeah. And you've seen from my previous video, I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, you know very well that this phone is water resistant. I've tested this out. I've taken it to the bath, I've taken it to the shower, I've dropped it into boxes of water just to test it out, and it's very water resistant. A lot of people are saying it's not waterproof and such, but to be honest, you're not gonna go swimming with this. You're not gonna go into freaking Antarctica or into the Atlantic Ocean. So it's basically waterproof for daily use. In case you drop into a puddle, you drop into a place where it's watery and you think, oh, normally you'd think, oh, RIP, phone gone. But not with the S7 Edge. Waterproof. It doesn't. The waterproof on this phone is basically enough for basic use, and that's pretty much what I'm happy with. Yeah. Compared to the S4, I had to when I dropped that into the bathtub, I had to blow dry it. I had to extensively leave it on the radiator for about a day, pop out the batteries, all of that extra stuff, because it wasn't waterproof obviously. But with the S7 Edge, I do not have to worry about any of that. I drop it into the water, cool, I've got 30 minutes until I can pull it out. Even that, I don't even, who leaves their phone underwater for 30 minutes? You get me? That's silly. But unless you're a scuba diver or some kind of guy, you don't need that sort of, you can basically consider it waterproof basically. And of course, this phone has great compatibility with the Gear VR, which I got with the phone. This thing has been very impressive. Together with the store that's constantly growing with new applications. They've got freaking Netflix on this, bro. Netflix, you get me? So you can do so much, and the Gear VR itself is so fun to use. I've been using this extensively at night when I just want to pop a movie and be immersed in virtual reality basically. It's been hella fun. Games wise though, I still need to test out the games, but in terms of movies and just basic VR, this thing has been awesome. I can't wait to test out the games for this. Be sure to stay subscribed because I'm definitely going to be releasing VR footage of games hopefully, yeah. And that pretty much wraps up all the beautiful pros for this phone, and we're going to go on to the cons now. So basically with the S7 Edge, the main con for me is basically the edge screen itself. With the edge screen, whenever I hold it from a sort of a lying down sort of position, my fingers, once wrapped around, they play with the edge screen while I use it. So I have issues with sort of adjusting to that. But I think it's something that with time I'll get used to and sort of use it without having that kind of issue. So that's something I look forward to. But That's pretty much one of the main problems. The other problem that I have is just it's not even to do with the phone really, it's just the edge screen protector. I've been having troubles finding one that fits perfectly on there, because with this, unfortunately, it only pretty much fits the main screen, but the edge side where it curves, that's where it doesn't protect it, and it kind of kills the actual vibe of the S7 Edge. So that's kind of a temporary thing for now, until I can find a screen protector that fits the S7 Edge. So for now, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to deal with this until it is indeed released. And in all honesty, that's actually all the cons. I haven't experienced any other cons that make me think, the S7 Edge, this is a drag, or any. It's been a comfortable experience, really. It's waterproof, it can handle the games that I play, it does everything I need, I can make things on the move, it's fast, it's efficient. So I'm in love with this, to be honest. I'm actually in love with this. And I guess that wraps up this video for the S7 Edge review. I hope you guys have found this useful. I've personally loved this phone. If you're thinking of getting this phone, I urge you to get it. It's something you can't miss out on. It's the latest phone out right now, and it's mind-blowing. Great technology. Great technology. And yeah, I hope you have enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like if you have, and of course subscribe for more awesome videos. And until next time, hope you have a wonderful day. Take care and peace out. For real, that coffee was banging. Most delicious coffee ever. Macchiato, honey blossom, beautiful. So I swear, it's looking kind of peak. I got to uni, yeah. Lecture first of all, finished in an hour. So as soon as I got there, too late. Second hour, the guy postponed it. So there's no, yeah.